Hello and welcome to another Cloud City FFTCG match. This is Dave on the left versus Justin on the right at Magic Stronghold on May 3rd. Dave is playing his common ice deck that he plays, and he hasn't been here for a few weeks, so we'll see if he's ready to go. And Justin is still playing his aggressive deck from last week that made our list on FFDecks. And I think he's made a few changes, so we'll see what he has in store for us. Justin's going first, and he's known to have some aggressive openings, so we'll see what's up here. Yeah, no big deal. Opus, 2 Emperor, and a Godot Marauder. So that's 3 forwards in turn 1, and no cards in hand. That's pretty classic. Now, if something's going to make you feel pressure on your first turn, having 3 forwards played against you is going to be it. Dave plays a 2-cost Sarah, and he's often playing that card since he likes the 1-cost Snow. I imagine we'll see him coming along before too long. Discards for 2, and there's the Snow. Overpays by 1, but I mean, what are you going to do when there's 3 forwards staring you down? Justin's going to go here, and I assume he's going to come over for some damage. And it looks like Dave has a response. 2-cost Shiva, dulling. Let's see, Godot and Emperor. That's going to stop 2 damage from coming through. It's going to give Dave a little more breathing room. That's just 1 damage on the board so far. Alright, so we're back to Dave here, and he's got to try to get established to make sure that he doesn't fall too far behind. I mean, if he can remove any of these forwards or put something strong down of his own, then he might have a chance. So he comes over with Snow and gets some damages of his own, and I mean, that makes sense. He can't block any of those forwards with Snow, so he might as well get some damage in himself. And there's a Jill in the bat, freezing 2 forwards. That's going to give Dave a lot of breathing room. Justin comes over for a point of damage, and that is the second 2 CP Shiva in the damage zone there, and he plays another Marauder, keeping the pressure on. So Dave's got some decisions to make. He's going to be staring down 4 forwards, and he's played 2 Shivas in his Jill. A lot of his delaying options are going to be unavailable to him. And he's not close to an Orphan, as he only has 3 ice cards and only 2 backups so far, so he needs to get some more stability going on before he can ramp up to his bigger threats. And he passes to Justin, who's got these 4 forwards now. We'll see how aggressive he gets. Alright, so that's another Shiva, and that's going to be the final one from Dave. So he's got very few options to slow Justin down. He needs to get a forward on or play something big. Justin just played down a Chaos to help him out next turn. He's going to have a little easier time paying for those 3 CP forwards. This has got to be a hard turn for Dave. He needs a forward. He needs a forward on the field to block here, but he's also got to watch out for those Marauders. They go up by 8k when they attack, so they become pretty strong, and the Emperor is 8k as well. So he needs something with a little bit more power, and it's going to be tough for him to play and survive through party attacks. Well, there's 3 CP, and it's for a lock. He doesn't get the discard, though, since he doesn't have 2 Final Fantasy VI characters out. He just needs to get a blocker in there, and he swings through for some damage. And there's Justin's 2-cost Shiva, which would have been pretty huge to help swing in for the win here. We'll see what he draws into in the next turn. And he passes over to Justin, who's going to draw 2 cards. And there's a 2 CP Ramza Legendary, who's going to have 10,000 power and haste. When he attacks, he breaks a 3 CP forward, breaking lock. We'll see how Dave responds. He seems to have some sort of play in mind here. That Rams is going to be huge. And he uses Jill's special, so I think he's saying before you swung with Ramza, I wanted to respond to you going into combat. I'm going to freeze that Ramza so you don't break my lock. That way I have a blocker. But I mean, either way, he's going to have a tough time. I think he's pretty much done here. That's going to be 6 points of damage. Yep. And Emperor comes in. He's got a block. Godot comes in for the win. That's it. All right. Thanks a lot for joining us on Cloud City FFTCG. We'll see you next time.